Welcome to my Metric Maths Made Easy YouTube channel. Algebra, linear equations, okay, and their roots and their solutions. So now we introduce a new variable y equals to x minus 4. So we all know this x is actually an element of real numbers, and we present it on a horizontal number line. So presented graphically as a horizontal number line. So we know that the horizontal number line represents all the real numbers, and we know all the real numbers are actually the rational numbers and the irrational numbers. You have to understand the meaning of numbers in mathematics. If you do not understand the meaning of numbers, you will not have fun with maths, you will not enjoy maths. So please, if you do not, I've got less than 2-hour videos at the beginning when I was explaining the real number system. But the first one actually is even less than 10 minutes. It explains you the meaning of numbers. So please go and check that one. Otherwise you won't enjoy mathematics. So the x is a representation of the real numbers graphically on a number line, horizontal number line. So now we have seen that a root of y equals to x minus 4 is when x equals to 4. So when x equals to 4, your y actually equals to 4 minus 4 equals to 0. Right. So now we're introducing now the other variable, the y. So we say that variable y, this y is dependent. Y is dependent on the value or values of the x. So if y is dependent on the values of x, which means that now your x is actually independent. Your x is an independent variable. Or variables. So x are independent variables. So these ones on the horizontal number line, those are independent variables. Whilst y is a dependent variable. So y is dependent on the values of x. So now, as you say, a root is when y equal to 0. So x is equal to 4. X equal to 4 when x equal to 4, y is equal to 0. Right. So when x is equal to 4, there is 4. So yes, there's 4 on your number line, horizontal number line. So y is equal to 0 when x is equal to 4. So now we've got also an x equal to 0 here. Look what. Now this y equal to 0 is this number line. Number line this corresponds to the y equal to 0. So now we have introduced the x-axis. So it's a new name now. So we call this now a x-axis. Okay. So x-axis is when y equal to 0. So y equal to 0 represents the x-axis. So similarly, if you've got your x-axis now, and then we've introduced this dependent variable y, now we have to find where x is equal to 0. So when x is equal to 0, also you will have your y-axis. So the y-axis is when x equals to 0. So we've got two variables, x and y is dependent on x, but the y-axis when x equal to 0, you remember all the x values are represented by the vertical line. So x equals to 2, x equals to 3, x equals to 4, x equals to 9, x equals to 10. Yeah, all those lines here. So here, anywhere on this line, x equals to 10. Here on this line, x equals to 2. Anywhere on this line, x is equal to 0. So we call the lines when x equals to 0 the y-axis. So it's a vertical representation now. Vertical graphical representation of on the number line. Yeah? So the number line is a vertical number line. Yeah, it's represented graphically as a vertical number line, the y-axis, which are dependent on the x-axis, which are presented on the number line as a horizontal. So now we've got two number lines, one horizontal number line and one vertical number line. But they are both members of the real numbers. Yeah. So y is also an element of real numbers. So y is also an element of real numbers. Let me just stop there, and then I'll continue with it now in the next video. Thank you.